Good evening. Good evening. Good to see the boys in the chat. Ladies love Jaquan. Am I pronouncing that right? Of course, we got Isaiah Paris in the chat. And we got Prince Shiloh Taylor. He approached his crush Hannah today. Let's give a round of applause for Prince Shiloh Taylor approaching Hannah today. That's just amazing. That's what we need. He's starting off Emasculation Spring very well. Curious to know, Prince, how did it go? How did it work out? How did she feel about that? How did she feel about that? Did it work out well? Did the skies part? Did you guys get a date set up? Or was it cringe? So I went to the gym today. I also went to the grocery store. I have some developments. They are developments. Look, man. This ain't gonna happen overnight, okay? But I'm getting better. So I went to the gym. There were two. Actually, there were three. There were three of the female kind variety, and two of them I was doing back today, and two of them were I was doing the pull-ups, and they were doing some back cable machine. And this is a thing, man. This is just a thing that I have a problem with. Why do you women always go to the gym with like a buddy, like your henchman, like your female henchman? Like, what is this shit? It makes it difficult. You know what I mean? So these women, they are they're Latina, and one of them looked like, she looked like straight up like an Instagram model. And they're like using their phones a lot. They're like filming each other, like doing this back machine. So I'm like, and they got like tight ass yoga pants on. They got the tight sports bra. And I'm like, all right, this is just typical. This is just typical right here. I don't know if I should really fuck with this right now. There's something about women that are very active on the phone in the gym where I'm just like, it makes me kind of distrustful. But the main thing that prevented me from and I was going to speak to the hotter one. But what prevented me from doing it is that her friend, bro. It's so weird. I don't know how to navigate the duo yet. But I have, throughout the day today, I have come to some epiphanies, right? Some insights. There we go. Epiphanies is too much. That's too much. Not epiphanies. Insights. I've stumbled upon some fresh insights, which I will bestow to you today, and hopefully it will make your emasculation spring and your humiliation summer go better for you. Especially in regards to the gym. Now, the thing was that I went over and I was I had actually used the machine after them, and they had used the machine I was using after me. So basically we just switched places, this duo and I. And as I was done, I was walking toward their way over to the other section of the gym, and I wanted to see if I could get any clues. Does she want to look at me? This hot Instagram looking chick that I'm sure I have no chance with, right? But let me see if she looks. And I looked at her, and it was this weird thing where I looked at her, she wasn't looking at me, and then I looked away, and then I looked back, and I saw that she was looking at me, and then she looked away. You know what I mean? So she did look at me. She tried to make eye contact. She tried. You know what I mean? So she did look at me. But we just weren't looking at each other at the same time. I looked first, she looked second, but she was looking at me. So I thought, all right, well, that's a win, but you still have your freaking bodyguard next to you, so I can't do anything. So then, I basically just worked out for the rest of the time. And then there was this at the very end. So I went on the Stairmaster at the very end after my back workout. And I see this chick, and she's doing like, I don't know, some whack ass shit with the cables, doing glute raises. This chick looked like, just same, bro. They got the yoga shorts. She got yoga shorts on. Ass is just completely swallowed. And, she got a sports bra, high cut, and she's white. She's pretty fair skinned, and she's just working on her butt. They're just working on their butt. I'm just like this. She's probably terrible, dude. She's probably. You know what I mean? Like, these women are not it. These women are not women of God. They're not women of God. They're just. They got yoga shorts on, just absolutely destroying their glutes. You know what I mean? Just looking in the mirror like all the time. This chick was looking in the mirror at herself constantly. She would turn around and she's just looking at her ass in the mirror. And I'm just like, oh my God, like this is terrible. And she goes over to that it's not really a machine, but it's one of those things where you put your legs in and then you do the back extensions and shit. And she was doing that, and she was just constantly looking at herself. And I was like, all right, you know what? This is terrible. I'm gonna go do something with her. I'm gonna go talk to her. And what my plan was is that I was gonna go and I was gonna say, you mind if I work in with you? This is the thing in the gym, man. I think this is probably the best way to do it. I think the mind if I work in with you is probably the best way to do it. Especially if they're on like some sort of machine, something like that. If it's free weights, you can't really do that. But if they're on a machine, you mind if I work in with you? And then, but this wasn't really that. So I didn't really know what I was going to say after that, but I was going to work in with her. And, I think I had like thought like maybe I was going to say like, what are you listening to? Or something like that. Just something real simple, but the thing I will say though, all right, let me finish the story. So I'm walking over there and I'm fully intending to do this. I'm done on the Stairmaster. I did 20 minutes and I'm fully intending to do this even though I'm done with my workout. Like, I don't even need to go to this thing and do the back extensions. I don't need to do it. The only reason I'm going over there is because she's over there, right? And I need to get humiliated. I need my humiliation dose. I need my fix for the day, right? I need to bring back something to you guys. Trust me, the pressure is on me, bro. You don't think that I'm like just fucking around here. I want to bring back something to you guys. I want to have something to show for it, okay? I know you guys expect something, okay? And I'm trying to help you guys out too, right? We're all helping each other. So I go over there and she's coming back and she had gotten a wipe and she's wiping down the thing. So she's done. She's done already. She's done. So I'm like, bruh, like what the fuck? So, she's walking away and it's just one of those L's, you just got to take the L. Just got to take the L for the day. But it got me thinking after that. The thing is, man, I think what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to be like, hey, you mind if I work in? And then I'm going to be like, I'm going to act clueless. I'm going to be like, how do you do this? I'm going to ask her, how do I use the machine? So how do you do this? How does this work? I've never used this before. You know what I mean? And I mean, it's so stupid. It's so stupid because she's gonna be like, I mean, you're fucking. Are you serious? Like, there's no way you don't know how to use this. But that's the thing. You got to be a little stupid. You got to be a little stupid. It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be perfect. You can also do that when they're done with the machine. When they're like leaving, you can say, "Are you done with this?" Like, match it up with the time that they're about to leave, like they're wiping down, and then like approach and be like, "Hey, are you done with this?" You know, just like, "Hey, are you done with this?" Like that. That's a common thing to ask, right? That's not crazy. And then she'll be like, yeah, I'm done. And you can be like, oh, okay, cool. Do you know how to use this? Do you know how to use this? And she's going to be like, what? Yeah. Like a leg extension? Yeah. Because I don't really know how this works. Do you mind showing me? Oh, just tell me how to get in and like what to do. And then like as she's showing you, if she kind of like does something, she's kind of like moving things around, like helping with the machine, like adjusting it to where it feels comfortable. You can be like, oh yeah, I like how you do that. That feels good. That's comfortable. You know what I mean? It's good. What do we think? Are you gonna clean it first? And she's already cleaned it. But yeah, it's just one of these days, it doesn't happen overnight. But the important thing is that I did approach. I had the intention to do it. That's what matters. I had every intention. She's supposed to ask you that question. Yeah, dude, but these women don't do anything, bro. These women don't do anything. You know what I mean? We have to do everything for them. You don't understand. We have to do everything. Everything for them. They don't do anything. You have to do everything. So, man, women are just, how are they like this, man? You have to do everything. You have to approach them. You have to have good energy. You have to like get the conversation going. You have to keep it going. You have to set up the first date, and you have to take him to the right place. You have to make him feel comfortable, and you got to do. It's just, you got to pay for the dates. You got to drive them. You got to pick them up. You got to drop them off. You got to make conversation of the day. You got to make her laugh. God forbid you take a woman on a date and you don't make her laugh. God, you're the fucking Antichrist. It's just, it's rough, dude. It's rough. I'm not a Chad, but this works well. The gym owner's not going to kick me out. You guys are absolutely disconnected from reality. Ask her if she does private training. No. Women in the workplace. Hey, mate, I forgot to ask you, how much time did you take for cortisol and ED to be fixed after you started applying the things you mentioned yesterday? I mean, it's like over years. I mean, 2 years probably. I mean, but it's slow. I mean, you notice improvements right away, but it's not like an overnight thing. At least it wasn't for me. The right one is the one that approaches you. I mean, bruh, what if we all thought that? Don't approach, because the right one is going to approach you. What if everybody thought that? What's the answer? What happens? Nobody approaches anybody. There you go. Somebody's got to do it. Tell her if she likes to lift weights, a typical load of laundry weighs between 6 and 18 pounds. You guys are terrible. You can't tell these women that. These women are feminists, bro. They're feminists. Challenge them to a Stairmaster workout. Whoever has the most floors after 10 minutes has to buy dinner. That's not bad, actually. It's not bad, Rye Polly. That's not bad. I like that. Are you guys interested in a Stairmaster competition? Honestly, bro, I like the thing where it's like you're acting stupid and it's like, how do I work this? How do I do this? Because she's gonna know that you're like, this is so stupid. Like, she's gonna know that you're doing a bit. You know what I mean? But it is kind of funny. I don't think women, because they're used to men coming up to them in the gym and being like, you know, actually, if you actually rotate your shoulder, you're gonna get a lot more of a localized pump right there. What are you trying to hit? Are you trying to hit rear delts or like front delts? Because you're actually hitting the side delt right now. And I think what you're trying to accomplish with this exercise is you're trying to hit the rear delt. And actually, the chick with the fat ass, the fair skin one that I was going to approach, she was actually getting spit on by some dude with like a huge beer belly. He looked like he was from Iran, man. This dude was like huge. And he was like talking to her at the end. I'm not sure if they were a thing. I don't think they were a thing, but he was like spitting at her. And I was just like, yeah. That's not really the idea. Oh, you gotta actually flex your ab. Are you flexing your lower abs when you do your crunches? Because if you're not, then you're actually missing like a huge part of that exercise. And it's like they fucking hate that shit, bro. I'm gonna go in there and act stupid. Be like, hey, show me how to do this. I don't know how to do this. So, what do we think? What do we think? Whoa, Isaiah and Al are talking about Rush. Oh, Al, you listen to Rush? I listened to Rush Signals album today, and it sounds nothing like teenagers making out in the backseat vibe. I did like the song Chemistry, though. Yeah, I think I fucked that up, actually. I don't think it was Signals. I think it was Hold My Fire, Hold Your Fire, the Red album. I think I fucked that up, actually. But the Hold My Fire album, that red one, that will definitely take you back. Some nostalgia, some 80s nostalgia. It didn't sound like teenagers making out in the backseat vibe. So funny that I said that. That's how I described it. Just be normal. Tell her to get out of your way. Say hi, introduce yourself, and ask them out. Dude, but it's just so like, dude, I feel like they're so, I'm just expecting just them to give me a look that basically turns me into a pile of dust. You know what I mean? Like you feel like you're dissolving. You go over there and you say hi, and they give you a look like, and it makes you feel like you're literally dissolving in real time, like you're melting into the floor. You know what I mean? And that look is just killer, bro. That look is killer. They give you this look, like this scared look. I fucking hate that. I fucking hate it when they look at you like all scared. Like, chill out, okay? Just chill. Don't be all scared and shit. Don't be all awkward, okay? Can you just not make this more awkward than it has to be? But a lot of times I feel like women make it more awkward than it has to be. Because women don't know how to, they really don't know what they're doing either. So, Hold Your Fire is your favorite Rush album, Isaiah? Nice. Get on Kick and compete with Clavicular? I don't know about that. I don't think I could. It will give you that look and then you just leave right away. Yeah. Like literally, it's just like, bro, I need some sort of like receptivity. You need the receptivity, right? If you do all that and you go over and you talk to them and you're trying to get something going, I need at least receptivity. That's all I need from you. All I need from you is just to not look at me like, like a fucking, I don't know, like a fucking skunk that just jumped out of the bushes or something, like just just relax. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. But don't look at me like they get those eyes all wide and they're just like, it's like, oh my God, can you just relax, please? Either high interest or nothing. I mean, yeah, women are incredibly awkward. Yeah, they are. Marshall, do you like the Red House painters? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I think game works, but it's such a hustle. It's like you're lying the whole time. Yeah. Yeah, you kind of. We all know it's fake, right? We all know we're all lying, but apparently it's the only way to do this shit, because you can't just walk up and be honest with someone. Hey, you're hot. I want to fuck you. You can't just do that. You have to like do some gay shit like, hey, how do you work this machine? Are you done on this machine? How do you actually do this? Because I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing, And then you gotta like, what are you listening to? Are you listening to fucking Kesha or are you listening to Taylor Swift? Don't tell me you're listening to Taylor Swift. You gotta do all this bullshit. You gotta fucking blah, blah. It's like, bitch, I am just doing this so I can just spread your butthole. You know what I mean? That's really all this is about. As a former soldier in the Air Force, what is your opinion about the current war? You are a veteran, and some veterans have been quite vocal about the issue. I was in the Navy, and I'm not vocal. I don't really think my opinion matters, but I'm not really well studied on all this shit. Of course, I kind of agree with the sentiment that we have a lot of shit that's wrong with our country, and we shouldn't be pouring in what is now, it's at $11 billion that this war has cost us in the first 10 days. And so that's like $1 billion a day, over $1 billion a day. I think that could probably be used towards things here. But this is a geopolitical, it's all about power. It's all this is. United States wants to have, access to Iran's oil. Israel wants Iran gone, so they have dominion over the Middle East. Russia want both of us to fight, all of us to fight this war. Iran, Israel, and us, because then Russia is the, basically the only one, basically the huge oil holder, right? They have so much leverage with their oil if they get Iran out of the way. Or, it's really just like I think China and Russia really want to see us weaken ourselves also, waste a bunch of time, waste a bunch of resources, waste a bunch of money. So, But I mean, if you're watching Professor Zhang, he seems to think like this, all of this could lead towards World War III, you know, because Russia and China will apparently try to help Iran. Well, I don't know how that matches up with what I just said, but yeah. But yeah, that's, I don't really, I mean, yeah, I don't agree with it, but I mean, it's going to happen, you know. This war is going to, it's going to happen. Because the U.S. apparently is, you know, people are thinking that the U.S. empire is on its way out. You know, we have tons of debt. We're in massive amounts of debt. Our populace is completely divided. We don't trust the government. We don't trust our government. We don't trust each other. We're completely at odds, you know, with each other. And we are also, I think the third thing that Professor Zhang was saying is that we're overextended. We're overextended into, you know, we're putting all this money into Ukraine, and we're putting all this money into war with, you know, supplying weapons and helping Israel with their efforts in Gaza, and now this war in Iran, and we're trying to, you know, establish footholds all over the place, and we're just fucked. So I think those are the three things: massive amounts of debt, don't trust the government, populace is divided, and you're overextended. Those are like recipes for an empire to collapse. So I'm sure it's just a matter of time. Plus China is they're on the ascent. China is looking really good. If gas is 15 per gallon, do you still have a job or no? Yeah. $15 per gallon. I don't think it's getting there, but I mean, it might. Who knows? But yeah, I would still have a job. I mean, I don't know. Probably. My boss would be hella pissed though. Talk to women about geopolitical power struggles? Yeah, no, it's not a thing. If a woman approached you, what would you want her to say realistically? Honestly, it don't even matter. Like, I can work with anything, you know. Men are not picky. You know, if you're the thing is, if you're attractive, you can basically say anything. You can pretty much say anything. That's the truth. You can literally ask the dumbest question ever. I could be driving, right? I get out of my car and you could be like, "Do you drive that?" Oh, yeah, I drive that. Yeah. Yeah. Do you drive? You know what I mean? Like, we don't give a shit. We don't give a shit. To be honest, in the long term, it hurts the USA. From this perspective, it makes sense that veterans speak against it. They saw the shit show in Afghanistan and just tired of it. I've heard that. I've also heard that there's a segment of veterans that are for it, because apparently Iran is what we should have been targeting the entire time, not Afghanistan and not like Syria and all this bullshit. My hair is starting to look like a chessboard. I don't even know what that means. Show her your Pokemon. Dude, you guys are firing me up, bro. You guys think I'm fucking around. I'm gonna go out to a bar tonight and I'm just gonna get blatant with it, dude. I'm just gonna get reckless. I'm just gonna start approaching. I'm just gonna start cold approaching. I don't even care. Your humility deserves your dignity deserves nothing, bro. It deserves dirt. Your dignity and your self-esteem deserves dirt. It's got to be It's got to be obliterated. It's got to be snuffed out. That's the only way this works. I'm telling you, freedom is on the other side of absolute debasement, self-debasement. That is what we're aiming for. The more self-debasement, the better. What is all this dignity that we're hiding behind? Hiding behind digital walls of castles of dignity, bro. We're just in the sky. We're just like, you know what I mean? I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm trying to get dirt all over me. I'm trying to smell like shit. I'm trying to be a slave, dude. I'm trying to be a peasant. I'm trying to get rid of my self-conscious sort of thinking that I'm the shit, you know? That has to go. That really has to go. Walking into a gym together, she says, "Oh wow, you know how to open a door too?" Actually, that gives me an idea. If I'm ever walking into somewhere with a woman, I'll be like, "Damn, I like the way you." No, that sounds lewd. I was gonna say I like the way you open that door, but no, that sounds kind of licentious. That was a good door opening. You open doors pretty well. Has anybody ever told you that you open doors pretty well? Next Marshall video, I got kicked out of a bar. Yeah. Best approach is to pretend you already know them. No formal approach, jump straight into conversation. So I was on my live stream today, and the chat, they were just clowning me all this stuff, you know, because, you know, I'm trying to approach women and blah 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 blah, like. That's actually not bad. That's actually not bad. It's actually not bad. That gives me some ideas. Just pretend you know them. No formal approach. Just jump straight into conversation. I kind of like that. Women can smell desperation. Yeah, but there's a big difference between approaching is not desperation. A lot of guys they conflate approaching with desperation, and that's not a thing. That's not a thing. Just because you're approaching, just because you're talking to them first does not mean you're desperate. I used to think that was the way it was. "30-year-old women go to bars on Wednesday." Dude, that's all I need. That's all I need. I just need some puss. Just some flesh and blood puss. I'm not trying to find the wife. Dude, don't get arrested for harassment. Dude, this is not a thing. This is not a thing. You don't get arrested for harassment. And plus, I know what I'm doing. Like, I know what I'm doing. I'm not like, if a woman is not interested, I know how to read social cues. You know what I mean? Are you circumcised? Yeah. Yeah. The basement in the basement. Death of ego. Yeah, death of ego. This dude is beyond believe. You actually have to like women to be able to sit with them half an hour. You are fantasizing as much as they are about the Prince Charming. It doesn't work like that. I'm not sure I understand you. You actually have to like woman to be able to sit with them half an hour. I'm beyond belief. What are you trying to say? Try that again. I don't quite understand that. You open doors like a Gemini. What's your sign? Some of you guys are good with it, huh? Yeah, older women, dude, honestly, I would prefer that they're older, because nowadays, if you're approaching a young woman, you don't know how young that chick is, you know what I mean? So it's best that you actually see her and you're like, for sure, this chick is 30. So did you not get any hot matches on Tinder? Well, I deleted Tinder because I'm not willing to go through all that bullshit, you know, just to get in face to face. I'd rather just get face to face immediately. You know what I mean? Are you fully seated in preparation? Yeah, always. You're behind on chat. I'm always behind on chat. Okay, you said approaching isn't desperate. Okay. User NM the blah blah blah. Marshall's a gentleman of the highest order. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So you're just gonna be an alien god figure in public? Society should test average men. We don't tolerate BS forever. Do you have the GI Bill, Goof? I do not. Do not have the GI Bill because I got a general under honorable discharge, which is different from an. Well, it's an honorable, but it's not. You lose some of the benefits with it. How much does a polar bear weigh? They say you say enough to break the ice. Women say we're sassy, which equals they are madmen, hold them to standards. Do you know karate? I do not know karate. Tinder is, yeah, it's, what about women sharing? For example, 3 friends who have the resources to maintain one woman and decide on sharing. I don't understand what that means. Well, yeah, we're gonna figure it out, guys. We're gonna figure it out. Somebody say some wild shit. Anything wild happen to you guys? Anything wild happen to you guys? You guys believe in signs? Do we believe in aliens? Do we believe in reptilians? Are women reptilians? How many human beings are actually on this planet? What about Bumble? I think it's the one where women have to talk to you first. It's interesting. I forgot about that. Bumble is the one where women have to talk to you first. Maybe I should make a Bumble. But still, I mean, you don't get a date. They're just going to talk to you. They're just going to say hi, and then, like, you have to come up with something amazing. And if you don't, then, like, they're gone. Black Swan event on Friday, March 13th. Aliens for sure. I believe in super soldiers. The multiverse is actually inside of the true China, and the country China is only a small representation of true China. Jesus. I think there are 8 billion beings, not humans. Yeah, agreed. I'm not sure how you would know if you're a reptilian. Isn't Bumble dying? I don't know. Is Bumble dying? I haven't been on Bumble in a long, long time. That's what I should ask, Ala. Hey, are you local? Ask a girl at a bar, hey, are you local? Hey, are you local? Mm. Women are even worse at openings? Yeah, absolutely they are. Absolutely they are. Women are, yeah, they're just ridiculous, bro. It's crazy what we got to do. If women have to make the first move, then of course the app is dying. Good point. It's a good point. Energetic reptilians are common. Physical reptilians? I don't think so. Really? Scream out for what? Like you did in the car that one time. Yeah. That'll really get a woman going. Any plans for Project Mayhem, bro? Yeah. Go out. I want you to go out. It's like, you know how Tyler Durden was like, I want you to go out and I want you to start a fight with a random stranger. And he's like, this will not be as easy as it seems. And it's like actually impossible to start a fight with people. I feel like that's kind of the way it is with approaching women. It's like, it's actually impossible. Like you try to do it so many times and it's just impossible. You know what I mean? And I'm saying this as a person who has yet to actually do it. There was this chick in the grocery store. I forgot to mention this. There's this chick in the grocery store. She looked, I'm going to say Iranian because I think we're all just thinking any Muslim now is like Iranian for some reason, but she could have been anything. But I'm pretty sure she was, Arab of some sort. And she was like skinny, but her face was like gorgeous. Like she was just like so pretty. And she was pushing her cart and she like looked to the side and she's like, I make eye contact with her and I just fucking stare at her, bro. I'm just like staring at her. I'm not like, but I'm just looking at her. Like I'm just looking at her, right? And she looked at me. She looked at me. We had a moment and I could see she kind of got like a little, like you just look at them, bro, and they get like, she just kept on going and she's like just in her head she's like I could see the fear in her, you know what I mean? Like she's just like, oh my god, this guy talks to me. Women are just ridiculous, bro. Why are you guys so ridiculous? All the women in the chat, tell us why you're so ridiculous. They won't like his kind of fake. What do you mean by kind of fake? Am I fake? How am I fake? Tell me how I'm fake. My last Bumble date asked me for babysitter money. Jesus Christ. For real? What did you do? Nick Regani's. What did you give her? Did you give her the money? How much money was it? I mean, because babysitters get like, I don't know, $15-20 an hour. So like if the date was 2 hours, I mean, what? Did you pay for the date? I mean, you're giving her like 40-50 bucks. Did you at least get some? Iranians aren't usually Arab. I don't think. Yes, they are. Iranians are definitely Arab. They're Muslim. They're Muslim. Are Arabs and Muslims different? I don't think there are Arabs that are not Muslim. Marshall, it's 100% culture. I live in an apartment where these Arabic women are covered up and they have tea parties and they are all married. Every time I see them, they serve me food and shit. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, dude. They're all about that shit. They're all about that shit, man. Arab women are the only good women left. And it's because they have to wear a bed sheet everywhere. You know what I mean? Dude is fantasizing about what he's gonna say. What a shit show. Dude, you have to fantasize. You have to visualize before you actually do it. You know what I mean? You have to have a plan. And I know I said don't have a plan, just walk up, just vacant minded. But dude, what do you want from me? What do you guys want from me? What do you want from me? I don't care any about women anymore. I only care about science. What, isn't that like a quote from Nacho Libre? I don't believe in God. I believe in science. I believe in science. Can I even play that, dude? Can you even play things? And is this gonna get demonetized if I play things? Like, can I play a clip for fuck's sake? You know what I mean? Somebody tell me if this is gonna get demonetized, you know? Because that Aphex Twin, dude, that Aphex Twin thing that I played, video got demonetized. Stream got demonetized, you know what I mean? I believe in science. Nacho Libre. Do you think I'm gonna get... Can we get it from the chat here? Old clip are usually good. It probably will. Okay, so we have two people that are... These are conflicting. These are conflicting. What are your... Somebody... Dale the Dippa asked me, what are my talents? Dale, not right now. Not right now, Dale. And then you asked me, what's my favorite food? One question at a time, okay? Honestly, if I get a copyright strike, it's just fucking... Oh, here we go. You only believe in science. Oh my God. Can you just give me the fucking... Oh my God. But Nacho Libre, dude, it's absolutely probably one of the funniest movies ever. Get that corn out of my face. Oh my God, it's such a good movie. Encarnacion. Do you have Google, Marshall? Yeah, of course I have Google. Islam is right about women. %of the dudes in this chat will not reproduce. Damn, shots fired. Manosphere vinyl. Everyone pile on. Starting fights in here. What are your talents? Oh, dude, I'm pretty much talentless, honestly. Marshall is not fake. He's the realest nigga on YouTube. That's right. That's right. Let her ask you for a drink and then disappear on you right afterward. Tell them you have YouTube fame. No. Can't do that. Can't do that. They're just gonna flip, dude. Just ask the woman about ChatGPT and if she uses it. That's what I was gonna do in the fucking grocery store, bro. God damn it. It was something like I was gonna, and I forgot. I literally forgot. But I was gonna do like, I don't know. I was just gonna say something stupid like, so what are you shopping for? And I was gonna say something like I used ChatGPT to help me make this stew the other day. And have you used ChatGPT to help you cook yet? I was just gonna say some shit like that. And of course, my mind just completely forgot it. You know. Marshall, pretend I'm a girl and spit your game. Will you run with Nick Fuentes in 2028 for office? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, I run with that nigga. I'd be his right-hand man, dude. I'd do anything. I'd do anything. I'd be the Secretary of State, Defense. I'd be the Chief of Staff. I'd be the press secretary. Whatever you want me to do, bro. I'm there. If you had to replace your hands with something else, what would you choose? That's so stupid. That's so stupid. Ew. I don't know. I don't know. Like fucking. What would I want? What would I want? I don't know. I just want hands, man. You need them. The fingers are so useful. Fingers are useful, guys. Are you worried about a woman finding your YouTube? I'm not worried about a woman finding my YouTube, no. I'm not really worried about anything like that. I just don't want that to be the reason that she dates me, if that makes sense. She needs to just see that I'm just kind of like a, I don't know, maybe I should get that out of my head, you know? Maybe I should get that out of my head. Yo, did you know I'm a YouTuber? I don't know, there's just a part of me that's like, yo, you gotta I want to see if you actually like me for me, but like, let's be honest, that's not even a thing, is it? Everything that I talk about, everything that we believe in this chat, like, that's not really a thing. For you, what the hell does that mean? You is what you offer, you know what I mean? So a YouTube channel is you. YouTube channel is me. It is me. It is me, actually. If we're being honest, like, my YouTube channel is me. It's an extension of me. It is what I have done. It is my body of work. So I guess I wouldn't really mind. Thank you for asking me that question. These are the things that I need to think about. You guys need to get my mind thinking about these things. You overthink it. It doesn't matter much what you say. If she likes you, then you can talk about grocery milk and it won't matter. She will go out with you. That's pretty much exactly right. Definitely someone. You are definitely right. Definitely someone. Everybody give a round of applause for definitely someone in the chat. This is a guy that actually, or a woman, whoever, that they know what the fuck they're talking about. That is a very astute, intelligent comment. I am overthinking it, bro. I'm overthinking it. I'm just being a douchebag. I'm just being an idiot, bro. Ask if ChatGPT helps her shop if she is on her phone. Yeah, this is the thing, man. If she likes you, it don't really matter what you say. It really don't. If she likes you, it don't matter what you say. That's what I needed. That's what I needed, bro. That's what I needed. That's what I'm carrying into tomorrow. That's what I'm carrying into tomorrow, bro. I'm taking that. Taking that with me. If she don't like you, she don't like you. No, none of what you say, all your thinking about all this shit that you're gonna say, how cool you're gonna be, it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. It's facts. It's facts. You'd replace your hands with legs? Look ridiculous. That'd look ridiculous. What are you talking about? Hussein Habib? Come on, think that through. You wouldn't be able to. How are you gonna grab anything? How are you gonna open your car door? How are you gonna drive? Huh? What are women gonna say about that? Come on now. You really think women are gonna be into you if you have legs for hands? Think about this, man. Think about this. Hussein Habib. Hussein Habibi. Think about this, Habibi. Hands for legs. Legs for hands. Come on. Reminds me of that song, Guns for Hands by 21 Pilots. We can't play it, you know, because this shit will get fucked, but y'all know what that is. I haven't watched the rom-coms. No, rom-coms are dead, dude. Watching rom-coms and like being in a black pill mind state, honestly, I think that's torture. I think that's actually torture that the CIA should use. I think the CIA should strongly look into like educating captured prisoners on black pill ideology, right? So you just get them absolutely black pill warped, right? You turn them into a living black pill, and then you put on, you know, The Notebook, 27 Dresses, Pretty Woman, The Princess Bride, like you just all of them. Honestly, dude, that torture would be worse than anything you could ever go through, because it's just you're not meant to view things like that. You're not meant to view shit like that through that lens. Dude, bang your YouTube groups. Yeah, well, the thing is, you know, women on YouTube, you know, you never know how they look. You never know if they're an actual woman. It's all, you know, you don't know where they live. They're far away. You don't know if they secretly want to kill you and wear your skin. And I'm just very distrustful, you know? If they send you a nude, you don't know if that nude is like AI. Like, what if that nude is AI? Or what if it's a dude that's sending you that and that's like his girlfriend that he took a picture of, or it's off the internet, or if it's just some random chick. You know what I mean? So it's like can you sing Guns for Hands a cappella? I can't even remember the way that song goes. Are you guys stupid or what? Hands over legs anytime. That's a no-brainer. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tom. Fucking finally some sense in the chat. Finally. If you had legs as hands, you'd be a dog. Mitchell, that is the insights that we need. That is it, right? Thank you. Mitchell, bringing it home for us. Educating us all. Thank you, Mitchell. How will the legs attach and stay attached? It's a valid question. I don't have body parts in my freezer. Absolutely do not. You want a freezer tour? Do I have to give you guys a freezer tour? Marshall, do you think a heartbroken would take you back to black pill as like 2 months ago? Are you saying if I had my heart broken, would I go back to being black pilled? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Probably. I'd probably just off myself. What if you had arms as legs? Yeah, what if you had arms as legs? Huh? What if Marshall isn't a real man? Women in the chat need evidence. What do you mean? I'm on a video. Dude, if I wasn't a real man, if I was actually a woman, that would be the biggest trip ever. All y'all would be fucking done. You'd never trust anything on the internet ever again in your life. That would be the longest running like con ever. And it'd be the weirdest one too. I am now going to check your freezer for human heads. Someone name the movie. I don't know what movie that is. American Psycho? I don't know. If you're a vegan, bro, you need Health Ranger ASAP. I would never go vegan without that. What's Health Ranger, Isaiah? He did a shirtless pic. Yeah, I did a shirtless pic. I have chest hair. I have chest hair. Women don't have chest hair. Plus, I don't really have tits. I mean, I have big nipples. Dude, my nipples, I don't know. Maybe this is too TMI, but my nipples are a little, like, they're puffy. They've always been puffy. I don't know what's up with that. I don't have regular nipples. Except for when, you know, I'm cold or I'm working out. Then they get small. Then they get small and they look like a regular nipple. But if it's like room temperature and I'm just chilling, they're like puffy, you know? What is your favorite TV series of all time? That's a good question, Paragon John. Ooh, well, favorite TV series of all time. I mean, I would have to say there's a lot of good ones, but I'd have to say Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad, I think, is the best TV series of all time. Um, I am a big fan of what is it from Apple TV? What the fuck is that one? It's Severance. Yeah, I'm big fan of Severance from Apple TV. Peaky Blinders is good. But I would have to say Breaking Bad is on another level. The Wire. The Wire is probably very close to Breaking Bad. But yeah. Have you seen True Detective season 1? I have. That's a great season of TV for sure. It's a great one. Dexter. Dexter's good. I used to watch Dexter all the time when I was a teenager. All the time. I'd watch Dexter over and over and over again. Sopranos. Yeah, I think I watched like the first what, 5 or 6 or 7 episodes of The Sopranos and then I stopped watching. I don't know why, but I need to sit down and watch The Sopranos. I really do. True Detective season 1 is one of the best single seasons of yeah, it is. It is 100%. 100%. True Detective is basically Epstein in a nutshell. He purposely is avoiding high IQ comments today. What do you mean? What high IQ comment did I avoid? Yours? Crypto Puppets Inc. Yours? You mean? What if Marshall is experimental AI? Makes sense because he has this weird glitch where he's a vegan. What are these questions? Women or children? You take the science pill. We don't want high IQ comments in this chat. The dumber the better, okay? Low IQ is high IQ. Okay, you go low enough. All right, so low IQ is not high IQ. But if you go low enough, if you actually go really low IQ, that's actually high IQ. So, can you explain why women today want to date simps? Um, I think they want to date simps. Better Call Saul. That's a great one too. It's a great one too. Have you shared what your favorite opening in chess is? I have not. We should play some chess today. But we tend to lose viewers when I play chess, you know? Not a lot, there's the loyal ones that'll watch me play chess, but we got some unloyals that'll dip. But I do like playing chess though. And I can actually interact with the chat, so we can do that. But my favorite opening in chess is probably the Caro Con, because it's what I'm the best at, I think. What was this other question that was asked? And oh, can you explain why women today want to date simps? I think they date. Oh, I don't know. It's just they can get a lot from simps. Simps are attractive because they can get a lot from them, right? Simps don't require them to be better. Simps don't require anything of them, right? Women don't like to be required of anything. The crazy thing is they actually don't want to date simps, right? But the women that date simps, I think, are women that know that they can't get the men that they actually want to be with. The men that they actually want to be with, they know that when it came down to it, if it came down to it, they would have nothing to offer. And so they're just kind of bitter, and then they settle for simps. They settle for simps because they can get all his money, and like they can drive his cars and spend money from his bank account, rack up his credit cards, and they'll even have kids with him. They'll get some kids out of him, probably cheat on him a ton of times and all this stuff. You know what I mean? All. Okay, got you. I don't know why it sets it to top chat instead of live chat. I don't know. Women love retards. Women don't want simps. They settle for simps. Exactly. Manosphere Vinyl. Yeah, exactly. They settle for simps. Not all these women can get, just because they look good doesn't mean they can get, the men that they want. I snorted meth and gooned to AI Marshall as a girl. God damn. That is fucking wild. What about Asmongold as a force multiplier for your channel? What does that mean? What does that mean? If any of you had high IQ, you would be busy fucking bitches with a meticulous crafted plan. Is that what that means? FOCNBISHES, fucking bitches. Can you guys not curse in the chat? Marshall, give you some tips to articulate better. I don't know, just expose yourself to a lot of words. That's honestly it. Don't play chess. Chess is for smart people, and this chat can't handle it. Jesus. Can you beat AI in chess? No, nobody can. Nobody can beat the computer in chess, bro. Try an escort? I could never pay. I'll never pay. Although when you take women out on dates, you kind of have to pay in that regard. Why is everything so fucked? You know what I mean? What, Marshall, what happened to the only way I get a woman is if I go out and a woman tackles me? Things change, man. What can I say? Because a woman is never going to tackle me, Time's running out. Gotta take matters into my own hands here. Marshall, do your Mexican impression, please. Why can't we ever have like a salad? Be grateful, Juan Pablo. Today is especially delicious. I'm just gonna quote Nacho Libre. It gave me no powers. It gave me no nutrients. Those eggs, Stephen, were a lie. It gave me no powers. It gave me no nutrients. Dude, honestly, I think I look like absolute garbage, my like body, but like, I don't know. Some of these women be looking at me. I'm like, do I look better than I think I do? You know what I mean? So, I mean, I've heard that women kind of like the dad bod, you know, but you know, there's a lot of black pillars that think women are lying, that they just want a ripped dude, and they just lie about the dad bod, but I don't know, bro. They might actually like the dad bod. Succession is a 10 out of 10 show. Yeah, it is. 100%. Isaiah says, Marshall, I need a lover who won't drive me crazy. You and me both. You and me both, buddy. People are getting mad at each other. A Russian accent? Dude, I don't know how to do a Russian accent. Fucking. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something to say in a Russian accent. Let me have the vodka. Let me have the vodka. Call the president and tell him we are going to shoot him down. Oh no. What voice when I'm pulling chicks at the gym? What voice? Mexicans and blacks here only. Don't you know? I've had diarrhea since Easter's. Johnny Blaze, you know what's up. Don't you realize? That's what he says. Don't you realize that I have had diarrhea since Easter's? I've never done a Trump impression. I wouldn't even know. I'd have to practice that one. It's going to be so bad. You guys don't even want to hear it. This is what I should do. I should go up to women and be like, hey, let me hear your Trump impression. You got any good impressions? You're horrible at talking to chat? What do you mean? What's wrong? What am I doing wrong? I'm trying to address everyone. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. I'm trying as hard as I can. I've never acted gay to get a woman. No, I haven't. I can't stoop that low. You know? Will the movie reviews ever make a return? Yeah. 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 It might. Go to liberal women. Say, who would you rather fuck, me or Trump? Do a Hugo Weaving Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson, welcome back. We've missed you. You like what I've done with the place? You get my package. I need to work on my impressions. No, Marshall, you're good at talking to the chat. These motherfuckers just want a dopamine hit because they are virgins and get no bitches. Jesus. Calling y'all out. Man, Manosphere Vinyl don't give a fuck. He wants all the smoke. He's giving all the smoke. I'm Canada here, okay? I'm Canada. I can't have the chat turn on me. You answer so sporadically and pick shit that has nothing to do with anything. This is what I like to do, man. This is what I like to do. What do you mean? Dude, sometimes it's exhausting to think. It's exhausting to like have like intellectual conversations, you know what I mean? Like this is the shooting the shit. Sometimes you just gotta shoot the shit. Greetings from the Netherlands. Appreciate it. Marshall, you are famous in Brazil. Hell yeah. Tell them Brazilian fucking baddies to come my way. Send some of them my way. What's the fastest you went from talking to a girl to being inside of her? This was a woman that she was real slummy. She was real slummy ghetto Latina, and I was working with her at this hotel. She was the one where like my D just like did not work. And she was slummy, she smoked a lot, her breath smelled like cigarettes, and I really wasn't into it, but she had a pretty decent body. And one morning, she'd always come in the morning and I worked overnight, so she would pick up a report. I had to print out the restaurant report for her, and she would pick up the report, and she must have done this like, dude, for like a year straight, and like we never said anything. I might have just like said like, hey, what's up or whatever. And then, you know, I just started talking to her. One day because I was like, you know what, I need to get some poon. And you know, I was just like, I forget what I said, but I just said some bullshit, and then she was totally into it. She was totally feeling me just like from the jump. I think we had set up some sort of like date or whatever. I'd gotten her number, and it must have been a week. I don't know, like a week. Yeah, probably. Before I slipped it in. That was pretty quick. That was pretty damn quick. I don't think I've ever done anything quicker. So, yeah, she fucking hated me though. She hated me for what I did. Because I tried to hit on her friend who worked in the restaurant like while I was still talking to her, because we weren't like official, we weren't a thing. She took such offense to this, dude. She was just like so hurt. We were just talking, like we had fucked, but I mean barely. Barely. You know what I mean? Getting cigarette breath on my dick is worse than not getting blowjob. No thanks. Cigarette breath on your dick. I mean, I didn't really mind it on my dick. I honestly could give two shits, but I don't really care what's on my dick. But I do care about making out with that. It's fucking nasty. Christopher Hook says 2 hours. 2 hours for you? Nice, bro. That's a slutty girl. Marshall the slumlord, yeah. I am a slumlord, dude. I've been in the slums. I know what it's like. I know what it's like. Yo, OGNC 3982. I thought we were friends, bro. I thought we were friends. I thought we were good. You guys be turning on me hella quick. You know what I mean? You guys are hot then cold. He says, Marshall, chill. You're talking too intellectual right now. It's getting too high level thinking for the chat. Shaking my head, dork. Dude, what happened to us, man? What happened to us? Thought we were a thing. All you need is Jesus Christ and science. Women are bullshit. Come on, man. I need some puss. I need some puss. I don't feel like I need a woman. I need to be able to hit some vag, you know, when I need to. There is this chick she's like Pakistani and she has a boyfriend and she's always wanted to bang me. She's tried multiple times. She's tried while she's had this boyfriend. She actually came over and she was like, I mean, bro, you should have heard the things she was saying to me. And she made a move on me. She's made 2 moves on me in our lives. She's made 2 moves on me in our lives. And she makes the first move. She absolutely loves me, dude. And like for a woman to make a move, like she really digs you. And so she's Pakistani, but she's hella Americanized Pakistani. She sounds like a Valley girl. Sounds like straight up like a Valley girl. And she's kind of ditzy. She's kind of ditzy, and she talks a lot, and she talks a little too much for my taste. And she's just and but yeah, she's tried twice, but both times the D didn't work, so I wasn't really feeling it. But I've considered, you know, striking it back up with her again. She's the one who actually put me onto this show Industry, which is awful. She was the one who put me onto it because I had just sent her a message the other day. I'd sent her a song. Sometimes we share songs with each other every now and again. Like she sent me Dracula from Tame Impala when that came out, which is a jam, by the way. And then I sent her Eyes by The Blaze. Eyes, EYES by The Blaze. And she like hit me back up and she was like, damn, like, you know, she always likes my music taste. We basically have the same music taste, but and then she was like, I have this show I recommend you watch. And this show is just, I mean, it's absolutely insanity. It's out of its mind, but it's totally a show she would watch. But we've been long time friends. And like, I'm pretty sure if I like asked her to like, if I pursued it hard enough, if I was like, hey, let's, you know, get a drink and like talk about how crazy this show is, she would 100% do it. And I'm pretty sure I could bang, but she got some big tits. She got a pretty decent ass. But you know, there's just something about her that I don't know. Should I do that? It's kind of unsettling, and she has a boyfriend, so it's kind of like, I don't know, that's kind of terrible karma, you know what I mean? We are talking about retarded women for hours, trying to solve problems which didn't exist if women weren't free to choose their partners, but their fathers only. You should marry a family member. What? I mean, what is that last phrase? You should marry a family member. What are you talking about? Meshuggah is the creator of Gent. You pathetic virgin. Yes, Meshuggah is the creator of Gent. I don't know who you're talking to. Pathetic version. She invited me to live with her every single day, and I stayed homeless. Oh, this is something that I missed. You should pack her shit. I'm scared of women more than I am of death, brothers. Jesus. The live stream after Marshall gets some ass will be written down on stone. That's facts. Isaiah, can Marshall even read us? Yeah, I can read you. This chat is pathetic if you know Megadeth, but you don't know Meshuggah. It's facts. Every metalhead should know Meshuggah, in my opinion. Marshall, do you think the rom-com session changed you? It might have. It might have. Don't watch those rom-coms, boys. You might grow a heart. Your heart might open. Your heart might open. God forbid. Pathetic fucking chat. Jesus. Mansphere Vinyl. You're getting so angry. Why? If your life was a TV show, what genre would it be? Probably a musical. Probably what's your guys' favorite musical? Let's get this going. What kind of musicals are you guys into? Let's talk about some musicals here. I know you niggas been into them musicals, bruh. I know you niggas been into some musicals, bro, on the download. Isaiah is sad you didn't read his super chat. What super chat? Oh. Isaiah, I don't believe sex exists. Thank you, Isaiah Paris, for the $2. I don't believe sex exists. Explain. This might be deep. This might be too deep for all of us here. Isaiah believes that sex does not exist. That's the first. That's a first I've heard. Explain to us. Isaiah of Paris. Niggas in Paris. Marshall, can I have some healing crystals, please? Sure. Just go buy them. One of the chicks I was really into, she was really into crystals, but she rejected me. I drove out to her house like twice, and she lived like an hour and a half away, dead ass. And we worked together. And dude, I was such a fucking, I've had some spots where I was just I don't know what I was doing, bro. I don't know what I was doing. I was like on the phone with her like one night, and I was like, it was like overnight, and she had shown me like almost no interest, and I was like, do you like me? Like, cause you're like, you seem to be playing games, like, but like, you seem to like, you're showing that you like me, but then like you don't, and blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, oh my God. Looking back on it, I'm just like, what was I doing? Rom-coms will give you the same delusions about love that women have. What is J. Perry Beats? I'm curious. What is love? Is there such a thing as love? What is, shatter our delusions, please. Shatter our delusions. What is the truth here? What is the real truth? Love doesn't exist, huh? Meshuggah isn't even obscure. It should be impossible to be a metalhead without knowing them. Correct. That is correct. I will bring, Christopher Hook says, I will bring Anna Cramling back from Sweden. So Marshall is becoming delusional like a chick? Yes. I'm becoming delusional, dude. I'm delusional, dude. I'm delusional like a chick. Just a delusional chick, bro. Watch The Sound of Music. It was good, for real. Yeah, The Sound of Music is hella good. Slaps. How do you deal with rejection other than goon? Not sure. Fire up a cigar. I've thought about cigars recently because I'm just, I don't know. It'd be nice to just sit out there on the patio and just like kind of, now that the weather's getting warmer, and just kind of chill and like smoke a cigar. But God, there's so many questions right now. Marshall, would you open your live to a live stream call where we can call in and debate or chat with you for the chat to laugh at? Shit would be so dope. Yeah. I don't see why not. Isaiah says he doesn't believe in sex because he's never seen it in real life. I've been letting everyone know I don't believe it's real, and they have not proved it. My best buddy actually has went to efforts to prove it's real. Can you go further into that? What is your buddy doing to prove to you that sex is real? Isaiah, so you're a virgin then, obviously. Hell yeah, let's hear it for Isaiah, the virgin, in the chat. Got our token virgin in the chat. It's good. Everybody needs a virgin. We all need a virgin, you know what I mean? Every chat needs a virgin. Are you tired of women? I'm always tired, dude. I'm always tired of women. I just want pussy, dude. It's not even like the woman, the whole woman part is just a thing. Like it's just, that's the problem. You have to get through all of that, deal with all of that. What would you say to the women who are not modern women and believe in depth and loyalty? It seems like we're not believed anymore. What can we do to help this situation? What would you say to the women who are not modern women and believe in depth and loyalty? Seems like we're not believed anymore. What can we do to help this situation? I don't know. I would say I don't know. I don't know, honestly. That's a good question. I was gonna say create like a YouTube or like a some sort of platform where you can talk about that stuff. But most guys believe that if you have a social presence, if you're active on social media, if you have a big following on social media, if you make money, then you can't, as a woman, you can't like that. You can't really be. You're basically a modern woman if you do that stuff because it's attention seeking and all this stuff. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Just I don't know. It's fucking. Just find a man and be loyal. I don't know. Do whatever it is you do. You're deep and loyal. What is love? Oh baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Some people want me to play some chess. We have a couple of people clamoring for chess to be played. What's your most controversial take? I mean, I don't know. I don't really have controversial takes. I don't know, dude. I don't know what my controversial take is. I mean, I'm pretty sure the moon is a spaceship. Is that controversial? Huh? Chat, do we think that the moon is a spaceship is controversial? If you don't think that the moon is a spaceship, you're fucking high. Chess 101. I mean, chess is, it's easy. If you watch me play it long enough, you'll have chess 101. Just by watching chess, you'll learn chess 101. Nobody even has to say anything to you. Just watch it enough. Gooning is the only thing that makes me feel anything anymore. It's so fucked. Dude, I 100% know what you mean, bro. 100% know what you mean. It's some shit. All right, Neva, explain yourself to women. V1 matters. I have all messages set. It's been all messages for a long time now. All right. Relax. Relax. Moon is a spaceship, but Earth is flat. It's all a big painting. All right, I'm exhausted. I'm socially exhausted. You know what I mean? Let's play some chess, guys. Let's finish off with some chess. People that want to watch, they can stay. I'll keep talking. I'll keep interacting with the chat, but who's this? Oh wait. You guys have ever watched the chess events? Some of them are pretty, like Ash Dina. What do we think? Huh? What do we think? Hmm? Oh, you can't see that. Never mind. All right, here we go. Here we go. Socially exhausted, but he's going to a bar to pick up hose. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I might have to save that for tomorrow. Dude, it's just everything's so exhausting. Why is everything so exhausting, man? You know what I mean? Hey Marshall, what was the first thing that got you into gooning at Jada Stevens? I think what was the first thing that got me into Jada Stevens? It was I don't know. It was just some porn. I think it was the God, this is boring position. It was some porn. It was probably like some anal porn or something that she was doing. Some who's that Hispanic dude? The bald guy? Who's the Hispanic bald porn star? And she was getting anal from him or something. Castles. Jada Stevens is just, man, I'm pretty sure porn just ruined all of us boys. You know what I mean? Yeah, she's a BBC anal queen. Yeah, she is. Pretty sure he missed this. This could get bad for him. This could get a little weird for him. Talking about porn to the whole world is another level of weird. Hey, man. It's weird for you. Jada is the GOAT. Yeah. Porn is evil. Yeah, it is. 100% it is. Mm. Um, I have no idea what to do here. This is just crazy. Just makes me so angry. I don't know. I guess I'll just stack. I mean, what can you do? What can you do? Thank you, Mod, for deleting those chess move messages. What do we do here? That would be bad. Dude, what am I doing? I'm so tired of this. I'm so tired. I'm tired, boss. Whoa. What the fuck? This is annoying. I don't know. This is just bad, but whatever. I don't care. We're gonna stuff it. We're gonna stuff it. What should I do? Let's stick with that. Yeah, cool, bro. Cool. Oh, that's fine. You must be good at chess, bro. You must be good at chess. Naked chess with Anna Cramling. Jesus. I'd die. Nobody's staying in my basement. What does that do? Hmm. God damn it. This is such a troublesome. Maybe I'll just, because this can't drop, so I need to figure this out. Oh, you know what? He can. No, he can't. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Do we think I'm gonna win? What do you guys think? What the hell is this? Wait. Guess I have to do this. I have to, boys. I have to. God. Why? Why, bro? Why? Man, this is brutal. Wait, can I escape? Do I escape here? I think I do escape. Damn it, I don't. Oh, man. Isaiah, we're not playing. Oh, whoops. Don't want a rematch. Fuck. I hate chess, dude. I fucking hate this shit. I hate this game. Completely forget. Pretty sure I take. Oh my god. Fuck. What am I doing? What am I doing? Guys, I don't know. I don't know. Your boy sucks at chess. I don't know what else to tell you. Oh my god, he didn't see it. Oh my god. You're an idiot, bro. You're an idiot. Holy shit. Oh man, too good. God, I fucking hate this game. He's instant too. He's used 15 seconds of his time. I love how they're just instant. What a fucking faggot. Just instant. Instant, boy. Apparently you're just instant. God, this is awful. It's just I have to resign. I have to resign. This is lost. This guy's ass. Ooh, that's rough. That's what we call. Oh my god. Really, bro? So fucking whack. So whack, man. Am I gonna lose this night now? Of course I am. Of course. Wait. Fuck. No. Doesn't work. They just move instantly into like brilliant moves. I'm just tired of it. Again, look at this. 502. He hasn't even used any time. He has more time than what he started with. It's just aggravating. I actually hate chess. Why do I play this? Why do I play this game? I don't know what to do. All right. That's it. That's the stream. Have a good night, guys.